Hello guys, welcome back for another video. Hope you're doing well. So today we're just gonna check like the Monday news and the crypto, where we're heading, where we are, what's the sentiment. So without a further ado, I'm just gonna share my screen with you. So overall, we have a Bitcoin at $97,000. So bit of light sideways range. I'm gonna show you later in this video on the trading view. Ethereum at $2,600. We have like XRP at $2.44. Solana still above like $200, so good to see. It's been like a big narrative in terms of meme coins and so on, so that's why it's been strong. BNB above like $600, Dogecoins like 25 cents, Cardano 69 cents, and so on. So you can see that I was mentioning on my video yesterday that we may have like maybe a start of beginning of something, that the market may reacting from certain news that we're still waiting. But you can see on the right there, you know, it start to be a bit green. But on the hour and on daily, it's still a bit some win, some lose. Usually Monday is a bit quiet. That I can show you quickly. On the hourly, you have some good reaction of meme coins and altcoins in general and layer ones. On the daily, same, you know, we have some winners, but like kind of like a 5%, so it's kind of average. And on the week, you can see that market came back a little bit from this big capitulation that we have. So it's gonna take times, obviously, because it was kind of a big panic, fear event in the market, bloodbath. But you get the points on the we waiting, market waiting. It's been saturating, exhausted. A lot of people lose money, lose confidence. So we waiting for some news to have some good reactions. Now, Bitcoin's dominance still averaging around, hovering around like 58%. We were all the way up to 60 for months. We dropped all the way to 54, and now we are back to 58. So still very strong mind share, you know, on the market right now. Now, few news in the market. One that I was saying, we need like a little bunch of little good news that doesn't affect the market recently, but it's still good. Good is good, right? So Japanese financial services agencies is looking to lift the ban on Bitcoins and crypto ETFs, Nikkei. So that's good. It's like I say, we have like 100 of those news on daily basis on various topics that sometimes should move the market, but it doesn't move, doesn't affect. A lot of suppressions of the price of Bitcoin price in the market. You can see sideways no matter what. So a mix of suppressions, price, a mix of, or actually like a lot of manipulations recently, and the macroeconomic with Trump news from everywhere across the board. And yes, so we will never know the full story, but that's pretty much what we could say that what's going on right now. So that was the news with the Japanese. We have as well a few news from Ethereum that speculators have built the largest ETH short positions in history. So you know that history doesn't repeat itself, but it tends to rhymes, and a lot of people get fucked and wrecked with the position on the long that been totally wrecked and capitulate the markets that were one among the biggest ones since like 8 years that I've been looking at. In a one weekend, $2.3 billion were liquidated. People doesn't learn. Oh man, now you can say, or we can observe that bears take confidence. They holding the market right now. They are greedy of fear. So I will not be surprised that all of this get like hunting down and all the bear get wrecked and go back in the forest, far, far deep in the Amazon. So time will tell. Like I say, we need some good news. The market's gonna reverse and all of this can be liquidated. So bear in mind, if you know what you're doing, if you're shorting, that's good on you if you make money. But I just want to say, be cautious, because when you see those type of news, speculator largest short positions history, yes, those words be scary, you know. Like I say, if everyone go in one side, the rest gonna go on the market gonna go on the other side. The market is not your friend. The market is here to take your money. If someone lose something, someone win. If someone win, someone lose. Okay. Like I say, don't be too harsh with yourself. If you lose money, especially like on this capitulation event on the bull run, that some of coins been like 90% down, even if the tech is good, if even like devs are keep building, the community is hardcore, something sometimes you cannot anticipating. It's just mostly about like risk management and cutting losses, take a loss. But is the bull run ending or gone? I don't think so. I'm still think we still have like a leg up to go or two. I think that's what the sentiments right now. Yes, a lot of fear happening now, and I think that's the sentiment that people just want to give up. And when people give up, is when the market's gonna shift back up again. So yes, now we got news from Ripple. Ripple partners with Portugal's oldest currency exchange, Unicambio, to enable instant payment between Brazil and Portugal via crypto and Ripple Pay. So yes, one good news among 1,000 of them that's still not gonna maybe move the market, but we need all those little small ones in this goddamn basket. Yes, I think we were just waiting more like macro news, from Trump. I don't like too much because it's getting a bit too much political at my taste. The market waiting good news from Trump, or this happening, bad news from Trump, this happening. So the market waiting too much from one person, one entity, one government, one country, and fuck that. We are decentralized. We should not running after only one person. So after we on the big picture is good. That more regulations, so market evolving, and so on and so on. You get the point. But yes, I've not been a big fan recently from all the news that the way that the market has been moving. That let's say like that, Now Elon Musk announces the Department of Education no longer exists. So yes, if you've seen recently a lot of things happening on the macroeconomics and in the US. So yes, sometimes it's good. I think it's maybe moving the world on a better way and better shape or form. It's gonna take time. Not on the short, it's affecting a lot, but maybe on the long run, who knows? Who knows? Mr. El Salvador country bought more bitcoins as a strategic bitcoin reserve. So good to see. You remember I posted like not long time ago, recently, news from El Salvador that they had like a deal with the EMF, central banks from Europe, that they wanted to say, hey, just let's talk less about Bitcoin and you can get a loan from the central bank. So they accepted part of the deal. But they're still accumulating, so that's good. It's kind of they're removing the main title of Bitcoin strategy reserve, and we are full all in Bitcoins. And on the side, they kind of get like those massive loans and maybe leveraging this printing monies to go on hard and commodity asset like Bitcoin. So I would be a country, I would do something like this, send and make a seller basically. So that's good. Now we got Bitcoin stumbles as Trump announcing 25% on steel and aluminum tariffs. So stealing like recovering after a brief dip in the wake of more tariff announcement from US President Donald Trump. So you can see he put like a lot of pressure to say, hey, we are the US and so on, blah, blah, blah. Yes, and it's gonna weaken the dollar over times because the dollar is very, very, very strong right now. And by doing all those things, it's going to put a lot of speculations, weaken the dollar. I think that's what they want. We want a cheap dollar because cheap dollar is going to bring like a lot of new investments and new investors, and it's going to go through the BRICS. And they say, no, you know what, fuck the US dollars. We're just going to go with other currency, and that's going to put fear in the market, and it's maybe on that way. And maybe dealing and get better negotiations on the table that and that country should do, fuck that, sorry guys, it's so excuse me my French, but why should you just focus and having like only one strong one currency? So it's good for small countries, they can get like better deals, but you can put like a lot of panic on the short terms. With Mexico, with Panama, with Canada, you see it's after it's all puppets, all those people are puppets. But yes, anyway, let's move on. UK landfill site containing $768 million hardware to close. Jeez, that's a big amount, containing 8,000 bitcoins. 8,000, it's 8,000, huh? And it's buried is to set shut. That's huge. Huge, yeah, that was the news from UK. And CZ admits like Bitcoin, Binance tokens listing process is flawed, need reform. 100%. Too much manipulations, too much, sometimes not under the table, but I'm not a big fan the way that sometimes those tokens, that some tokens are great community, great devs, and so on, but just the way that their listing options and the way that it's handled harm the tokens. You can see a pump and dump, but like pump and dump like crazy. And who pays the big price? Community, devs, and I think it doesn't show a good pictures of on market, on industry, the way that it's handled, especially like big names, like Binance, and that because they got power and long legs, that they can do a certain way just to be on their favor. Perfect example, market panic in the market during the weekend. They send like $2 billion out of Binance, send it to money makers, winter mute, and then we had this cascade event of liquidations of $2.3 billion in a weekend. $2.3 billion in a weekend. And then they rebuy back lower. That's what I don't like, those type of things with what's happening in the exchanges. That being said, not your key, not your Bitcoin, not your key, not your crypto. Cook it as you want. But after I was using like every day just a bit, but you just need to be careful. Just send what you need to send in the exchanges, just because you have to do trading or transfer from A to point to C, you get the point. But it's yes, they are good, but they need to maybe a bit more looked after. And that's why it's good, like for example, regulation for those big entities. That's why it's good to have a bit of regulation, just to say like that they cannot do whatever they want and dump on retail investor who with hard money, who work hard to earn hard money, and just to get like just washed by those type of behavior. But yes, so, and you can see there is a big fight nowadays, for many years now, but decentralized exchanges, DEXs, get more attentions from the public and from retail than like sexes, centralized exchange. So they need to work with and to have just to work together. I think exchanges can be sometimes be too greedy, that you can see over time, especially nowadays, and they are like profit businesses, so they work with profit with fees and so on. So of course they need to do certain things, but yeah, more a bit, let's say, like more fair, and yes, more fair basically. I think it's a word, And I'm just gonna do a quick one just on the chart, basically, or where we are now with Bitcoins overall, because Bitcoin has been like the main king right now. On the weekly, so we can see the all-time high was like around like $109,000, and with all those liquidations events, so the local top the local bottom, we have a local bottom at 90k basically, and the current capitulation that we had like 2 weeks ago were like $91,000. Currently we are like $97. We have like some big resistance around like $99, another resistance around like $101,000 and $105, and then the local top or all-time high, we should say, like about like 110. So time will tell. We're just waiting good news from the market. Market exhausted. A lot of people lost money. So don't be hard with yourself. It's okay. Even myself included, I'm honest. I lose a lot in terms of mistakes that I should have avoided. But hey, you know, it's okay. Don't be too hard. I mean, yeah, be hard on yourself to say what can I do to learn better next time, and don't do the same mistakes. That's why we are here. That's why I build this community. That's why I'm taking time to make those videos. I hope all the time that you learn valuable things. Like I said, I'm not the best one, but I just try to learn every day. And yes, you know, sharing is caring. So that's why I just zoom in now a little bit more on a daily. Like that, you can see all those pin bar are very bullish. We have these trend lines that we just need to break, has this momentum, then maybe a little bit of sideways. So we've been sideways for a few days, let's say a week now, from these big capitulations. Week, goddamn guys, from 102 all the way down to 91. And remember the post that I just showed you about Ethereum just today on this video. Now like bears are take confidence, they are confident. They are greedy of fear and blood in this market, and we can see we have the accumulations on the biggest Ethereum short. So you know what he's talking about. History doesn't repeat, but it tends to rhymes. A lot of people been wrecked from top to bottom on the long. Now, you know, maybe rhymes, but on the other way around. Market is here to take your money. Market is not your friend. If someone win, someone lose. If someone lose, someone win. That's part of the game. So be safe out there. Please be safe. Like I say, I'm not the best one, you know, like otherwise I will be on another level, you know, right? But, you know, I've been here for a long time. I've seen a lot, you know, so if you found something valuable, you know, like I say, sharing is caring. So yes, this is on a daily and on a 4-hour just to see. Monday as well is a bit quiet too, as well. Sometimes Monday is quiet. We see on that I show you on the market cap that we may have maybe a good positive comeback, and you can see, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 4-hour candle that was starting from the Sunday. So Tuesday probably a good news, you know. Who knows? Who God knows, you know. We cannot predict the market. It's just all about probabilities. So we're just gonna pay close attention to this. BTC dominance has been like around 60 for a while, and now yes, we just need to pay attention to the next. We just need to pay attention to the next narrative, where the market heading, and so on. We can form like big capitulations. We can see now that like a lot of shorts start to get built along the way. So we just need to pay attention. And same as usual, down below you can find all the descriptions, in the descriptions, if you want to subscribe, make an account with exchanges, or like the tools that I'm using, you know, like when I do the chart and so on, or just to protect yourself, it's important as well. So you can find this like down below in the descriptions. Every day I just try to make content, so you can find me on Twitter, on X, my bad, on Twitter, on the TikTok, on YouTube. I do live stream as well, just to hanging with the community, help each other is the most important. If you lost a lot of money recently, it's okay. We're gonna make it back. We just don't give up. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself, because this market can shake a lot of people. Confidence. Are we on disbelief mode right now? We can say this type of maybe a local disbeliefs, where because a lot of people loses money, that you say, oh, we're gonna get back. Is the market over? Is the bull run over? Those type of questions that you see everywhere. Toxicity everywhere. And that's why I'm here making a positive video, just to bring motivations. We are here. We are this community, we're growing. That's why I made those videos on Dynamic Nexus Crypto channel and this community. And on that note, have a fantastic day and talk to you soon, guys. Bye bye.